Damn. Hey,
Hey, what's good?
I remember
What's
that
up?
guy.
The Craig bot?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be on the next episode of my podcast. Filmed in 2077.
Craig bot tells it all. Yeah, I've heard a lot of conversations.
Yeah, he used to. I was thinking about that recently, like in like fucking 10, 15 years when they do like the uh behind the scenes at the Joe Rogan show, and it's like Jamie's like, yeah, Joe was abusing me. He was beating me every night.
He
And if
kept
I was
hitting me in
late
the
to
head and
record him.
saying, he kept hitting me in the head saying, "Do I lift, bro? Do I lift, bro?"
Oh shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
like when all the famous people go up there and talk about how bad that he treated them and shit. Like, yeah, it's me, Wiz Khalifa. Yep, he made me suck his dick before the show.
Yeah, Joe Rogan
Oh
was on
shit.
some bullshit.
Yeah, man, I tried to adjust. I tried to like adjust the mic a fist away from my mouth, but when I fucked up, man, he popped me in the mouth. Yeah, Joe would just choke us out before the recording of the show. Everybody in the studio, I think Jamie has CTE from it. Just like Joe fucking people up. I mean, honestly, that'll be real funny. Like, 2 years down the line, the fucking, it'll be the 60-minute special. It'll be that old guy who never dies on there, and he'll be like, tonight on 60 Minutes,
The
what
one with the
really
glasses?
happened on the. Yeah, yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I wonder how they got him to say that word on that. How they got him to say the N word on Dave Chappelle.
I'm guess money. Guessing money.
But yeah, yeah, the 60-minute expose on Joe Rogan,
Yeah. And
the monster, and behind the curtain, the microphone
yeah,
or
and
something.
I bet it'll be some shit where they won't even let him defend himself. They'll just throw that shit out there. It'll be a bunch of bullshit. It'll
They'd
be
be
some
like,
shit like,
"Er, you know what that was? The elk's grandson that he killed while he was bow hunting. just paint, just painting him to be a monster.
yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna have a like a fucking a guest slot where it's like the guest is fucking DMT and it's like, yo, dude, I really didn't want to be smoked. I don't know why he's I don't know why he got millions of people to start smoking me. I was just trying to live my fucking life out here, pay child support for my kids. And he up here trying to have motherfuckers smoke me. I can see it now. Yeah, bro. Alpha Brain is like it's gonna be like Alpha Brain. His secret stimulants are actually hardcore crack cocaine. Not just any crack cocaine, hardcore crack cocaine. Gonna sabotage the fuck out of this man. Wonder what's next after Joe Rogan. Like, What's the next thing? I mean, not to say that Joe Rogan is over. He definitely ain't. But I don't know. Also, oh shit, I exit the game in a way I'm not supposed to again. Oh well, I ain't tripping. I love how he threw the bot in here and then
He's not even talking.
he's not talking. I thought he was about to get on and say something to us. I guess that's his way of making us record the podcast would still be recorded. I mean, it worked. Yeah, it damn sure worked. 'Cause I was like, yo, I have not recorded in a fucking hot tamale, man. He's making music.
Making music.
Yeah, he's making music. Um, wait, did he throw the Craig bot in, or did you do that? You
I didn't
he
do
did.
it. He did. He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is? I guess is this a squad cast? I don't know if
I
it's a
don't know.
squad. I think you're supposed to have your camera up for a squad cast.
You trying to make a vid?
A liquid tangents. Yeah,
Liquid tangents.
yeah, it would be.
Oh my gosh, this lady is strong, strong, strong.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say, "Oh my gosh, this lady is on fire, literally." Um,
No, but this boss that I'm fighting, she's definitely is definitely hitting me with those two pieces for sure.
I think I kind of want to start playing Spider Man. Hey, I got the swing. I got the swing in New York City like Spider Man yesterday. Cause
Oh, through your VR set?
yeah, it was. I mean, it was pretty neat. It wasn't. I mean, obviously, it's nothing crazy because of the graphics look like dog shit. But like for what it was, feeling like you're in New York and just swinging, that's a pretty cool feeling. I mean, I didn't feel like I was in New York. I felt like I was in a paper model of New York, but it was still cool.
Flying paper planes? Like you get the urge to like, man, I wish I had a piece of paper to throw. You know?
The paper to throw.
Like like you see a piece of paper that is like it's trash. Um, do you ever get the urge to fold it into something like you used to?
Oh, I always. Oh, you're talking about like just ball it up and shoot it in the trash can?
No, like like to fold it into a piece of paper to like an airplane.
Oh, I get you. I I haven't did that in a while. I haven't made a paper plane in a long ass minute. I just always ball them bitches up and shoot them in the trash can. I don't know why that's so engaging. That's so fun. Yeah, just shoot that shit into the trash can and that go away.
Right? Nah,
Mama would be proud.
I saw some. I was watching some videos of these guys, and it was like how to make the best, and it's talking about like
Oh, he just
using
said it's a liquid green tangent.
like a green tangent.
Man, there's no such thing as a liquid green tangent. So what playlist would that go under? Would that be a? It's not a green room. Obviously, it can't be a green room because I'm talking to somebody else.
Bum, bum, bum,
Uh,
bum, 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 bum.
I kind of got so tired of doing those.
It's hard to talk to yourself, huh?
It's not that part ain't hard at all. It's easy for me to. I mean, it's like I do that all the time. I don't. Well, I wouldn't say like I'm not talking to myself all the time, obviously. But it's only on Tuesdays. No, but but nah, like I'm always like whenever I'm driving or I'm doing something by myself, I'm making some kind of noise. Like no matter what it is. Like I'll be driving sometimes. I'm like, how loud can I yell? Like like in this fucking car, just like driving down the highway or like in some situation where nobody's gonna hear me, and I will just like see how fucking loud can I yell. Like the most randomest shit. It'll be I'm trying to think of uh no, what would I yell? What kind of shit would I yell when I'm driving in my car by myself?
Right? So she
It
throws it
could
back. Oh, sorry.
no, I'm not yelling that.
No, I'm fighting this boss, and like she for sure, like she's using her like it's a scorpion. It's ugly. I tell you right now, it's ugly. But she's using her tail, and because I'm attacking her from behind, she's throwing it back. Like it's kind of funny.
Man, what would we talk about on this liquid tangent? Uh I got an idea. Since this is a liquid tangent and liquid tangents go on tangents, I'm gonna go into a tangent of talking about my podcast and making this podcast all about
Talk
people.
about talk about your.
So, no, I'm joking. You said talk about trouble? You said talk about what?
uh, I feel like she's about to pop up somewhere.
I didn't hear what you said, but okay.
Nothing. I just I got it.
You
Ooh,
ever wake up
sorry.
in the morning and your prostate is just hurting? Because I haven't. And if you do, you should go to the doctor.
But
Um,
actually, you should go to the doctor.
Matter of fact, when's the last time I've been to the doctor? It's been a hot ass minute, man. Um,
Oh, what is in there? No. Oh man.
oh come on, man, we got to make this a podcast. We got to perform for the people.
Okay, perform for the people.
Um,
Perform for the people. Mm,
yo, yo, yo,
Ah,
what's the
what?
deal?
Come on,
I'ma
let's go.
go and make myself a meal. And I
Meal.
made that meal and I got killed, y'all.
Kill y'all. Hey, smoking, doping.
Yo, is that new fire? Damn,
That's that new fire, son. Damn,
damn,
son, where you find this?
son. Damn, son, you find this at the 99-cent store? Shit, boy, this shit fire.
what what did you
I don't
guys
even know what
what's
the
that
fuck we're talking about.
what's that drop that you guys would use?
Oh, oh, um, oh yeah, yeah. Are you talking about where it was like, listen to this track, bitch? And oh man, I gotta make another track. I was supposed to have made a couple of tracks by Tuesday. What's today? What is today? I don't know what day of the week. Oh, today's Wednesday. So I fell by one day. So uh so yeah, but let me hit my cart. That'll help me come up with podcast ideas real fast.
Know that
Oh, what's up, V's? I see you on. I wanted to hit him up about that game we were playing yesterday.
oh
I don't think
yeah.
that's his type of game though. I really don't think that's his type of game though. But
You don't think
it'd be
so?
cool if he got on there with us.
He'd probably get bored of it. I do like the building mechanics though. You're right on that. It's like it's pretty adept to like you really gotta do something with it. If not, it ain't gonna work. You know?
I like the Shit. Goddamn. Oh man. Mm, 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 mm. So so. Mm. So, have you? God damn it!
Two kids. This is why you don't do things like that.
Do what?
This is why you don't do things like that.
Do things like what? I didn't do nothing. Um. Anyhow, so now, what I was saying, what had happened was, uh, so have you introduced your mom to the podcast?
No way, dude.
Ashamed
Um,
of us, bro? That's fucked up, man.
no,
Okay, now,
no,
no, I'm
no.
joking,
It's
man.
just,
I'm fucking around.
you know what though? Like, um, I thought about it like long and hard, and like, I don't know. I kind of didn't want to kill it, because it was like not. It wasn't. It was fun, but then it was taxing. You know, it was just trying to be like a character. But granted, like, I don't feel that like what's it called? Like that edge to me. So a lot of it was out of like just to be like angry.
What you mean?
Like like I don't know, how do I explain this? Like how it was a podcast of like where I was like kind of like an antagonist, just to be an antagonist.
I mean, it didn't seem like you're being an antagonist. It just seemed like you're more of a in that podcast you were a going for a almost like a joke game show host kind of thing. Where it's just like you're I'm trying to think of a good example of one where like you ever played a game or watched a movie or something where the I guess I would call it like the standby party, like the narrator, somebody who's not directly in the story, or somebody who's in the story or whatever it is, but they're like a narrator or something, right? Or like they're like a game show host. They're like a host of whatever the thing is. Like Steve Harvey on that show we were watching the other day, where he's
Family
just
Feud.
fucking with people. You get what I mean? Do I make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. It just felt like it may have felt like I was trying just a touch too hard to be somebody I wasn't, and like, oh my god, it just
You? Oh, my bad. What were you saying?
no, no, no. It's just it just kind of felt that way.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's just knowing you. I feel like that was just showcasing a part of your personality. And instead of it being about the entirety or the whole of your personality, it was about that one part. Because that show is definitely a you kind of show. Yeah, I think it was just that uh we're inexperienced and it wasn't think about the Eric Andre show. About how the first takes of that show or the initial execution of it, how it must have been, like he definitely didn't have that perfect the first time around. Or I would think he wouldn't have got it perfect the first time around. Because it's a very unique or different kind of way of doing things. And I think that's what the issue is. Just needed a little bit more practice. And
Yeah,
it's just a part of your personality. Like mine's was a part of mine, but it's not me. It's just
Yeah.
Hard to
I don't
put
know.
a 3D person in a 2D space, you know, if I'm making if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, it makes
You know,
sense.
that's
It also felt kind of corny though. Like I was, yeah, but I guess I am kind of corny, ain't
kind of corny.
I?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how you know you're not a fucking Terminator.
Um,
Know how suave those motherfuckers would be.
it just I you know what I'm just because of what's going on. You know what's going on. Like I'm feeling all kinds of different things right now, and I feel like regressing back to something that I didn't want to be anymore. You know, because I really felt like happy. You know, because that, but I guess truthfully, I haven't found a like happiness by myself. You know, so I'm just going through a lot.
Get you? I mean, I get exactly what you're saying, but the way I think of it is that was just a preview of, you know, what is possible. So rather than you know, look at it like you know, shit, it sucks that this ended. I look at it as, or I try to look at it as, it's awesome that that happened, you know. But definitely, when you're in those emotions, it's fucking hard to it's hard to think that way. It does. I mean, for me at least, it don't come naturally.
Not me either, cause like I just didn't want to feel like. I think the more thing more worried about is feeling like having that feeling of what's it called, those emotions and the way I was processing things, like how I was when I was just getting divorced, you know,
Yeah,
and because those definitely were very hard for me to process because I was angry like all the time, and it just was like it put me in a bad place, and then in turns affected my friendships, but I don't know, man.
shit. I figure it's a temporary thing, so you know, you just feel that way right now. But you know, I think as long as you remember that that feeling is gonna change, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it should. I feel like it will. Just
I mean, it will. Just like this. I mean, we're so young, you know, that it's not the end of the world, you know.
yeah, of course, but it is though. You know, time is short. Time is shorter than you think it is, and perspectives. But you know what? Saying that though, it makes me feel like I'm a little scared to let go, because I don't want to let go. You know, um, don't know if it's like an emotional thing where it's like I don't want to let go because of XYZ, or just I guess because you know how like you like someone and you don't want to let go of that like, you know,
Yeah.
and because it's just like it's it's strange. It really is to put yourself in a place where you can feel that way for someone you did not know of, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. it's just that be those them emotions, man.
Oh man, sucks being human, huh?
Yeah, can't wait to cut that shit off when I get this Neuralink.
Is that what you would do? You would cut your Neuralink off?
No, no, I wouldn't cut my Neuralink off. I would cut certain. I would definitely cut certain aspects of my brain off.
Feeling human?
Like, yeah, that part of the brain that's like, yo, I wanna make these offspring and have these kids and all this shit. I'm definitely cutting that shit off. I'm like, we switching the channel on that one, y'all. I think that like not wanting certain things would just, ooh, shit. Ooh, damn. He almost. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. I got killed. My whole squad just fucking left me behind. Anyhow, nah, dude. I think like not wanting certain things would just make life so much better. At least on an individual level.
Yeah,
And maybe on a humanity level as well. But that remains to be seen.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Definitely, bro. Can't can't get away from those emotions sometimes. I think just like ooh shit. I think just like getting away from it all and just like not thinking about it, which is like for me that's definitely video games. I can escape so much shit with that, like just getting away from it is sometimes, good so you could come back to it later not feeling those emotions and kind of think about it like I
Logically.
can't say objectively. I guess you could call it objectively, but like just without the view of those emotions blocking your way.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose.
To just think about it more clearly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But like I'm learning that it's really good to just, just talk about it and get that shit out there. Cause like some of the stuff you say that you're like, oh man, I don't know if anybody thinks that way, is like the exact same stuff I'll be thinking about it something else or a different situation like a week before.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. It's kind of funny to see that we're in some ways all going through the same shit.
I think it's just part of the human experience, but it doesn't make it any. Doesn't make it feel better. You know, like
Yeah.
look at you, you're suffering along with the same thing as me. Like that doesn't feel good on the inside, man.
Well, honestly, for me, it kind of does. It lets me know, like, you ever been doing something like in school, like a group activity where everybody's working out or everybody's exercising and or like it says punishment or some shit, and everybody's doing it and it fucking sucks. But like because you got because you're looking over and you're like, yo, okay, this dude is doing the exact same shit and he's not quitting. He's still going. I gotta keep going too. Like I feel like it's kind of like that for me. Or like you look over and you see like it's some old woman out there and she doing the same shit as you, and she look like she like just dealing with it. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, okay, that makes it easier for me or better for me. But maybe I do have a weird way of thinking.
maybe.
It's almost like it's a not to be all kumbaya and shit. It's almost like it's like a oh man, we're all in this. We're all the same. We're all the same thing, and we're going through the same shit. Nobody's. I mean, definitely there are evil people out there, but it's not. it's not like it ain't like, oh man, like 50% of people out here are evil. It's more like it's a dime a dozen kind of thing. I don't know. That's just what it seems like. Just a bunch of
You're
people
saying
going through life.
like there's a an emotional thing between a connection because you can always look back to someone else and go, right, I, you really aren't alone in this situation, you know. But
Well, not. Oh, my bad.
no, 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 no. What were you saying?
Well, but not like a. I'm not saying when I. That's more like a. Because you're saying like looking at that other person and being like, oh, they feel that same emotion as me and having an emotional connection with them.
Yeah, or like like cool, like having relatable experiences prompt like no more feelings of loneliness, or like where you go. I mean, I think anybody that will be like, I'm alone in this because they alone can only feel those emotions, you know. But I don't know, man. Think I think it's more of one of those ideas where you go, life isn't perfect, but you have all these stories, especially like if you I know this isn't like I think how like people go to books. I think there's books out there that show the human experience, in great forms and fashion. And I feel like as long as you read them, you get to understand that there is little to nothing that no one else has already like. I don't think emotions or any emotions can be new. They're new to you, but I don't think like how do you put it? Like you may experience new emotions, but I don't think everybody in the world has already like. Does that make sense?
You're saying that everybody experiences emotions, but none of those emotions are new to the
Yes,
human
yes.
species. Yeah, yeah, I get you. Yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. Like the stuff we may feel about like relationships and women and like the relationships between men and women, you can read some shit like that's about those same things that we're feeling, like from like 60 years ago, from like 100 years ago, from 200 years ago. And it's like, damn, like we're not that different. It's just it's almost like we're the same person born under different circumstances over and over and over again.
Is that how you
And
would
that's what I
explain?
hmm?
Is that how you would explain singularity? The singularity? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, almost when I think about it, it's kind of like maybe it would that's what it would be. Think about it. Think about the fact that you're conscious, right? You're conscious, but you don't really know that I'm conscious. You don't really know. You just gotta trust it because I say it's true. But you can't. I could be a robot for all you know. Everybody could be, you know.
Yeah.
But we trust that that other person is conscious, and we trust that it's the same as our consciousness. And I think that it is. And so like the same consciousness that is in my mind is in your mind as well. It's just that you've had different experiences and it is interpreted differently, based on your experiences and your equipment, your life your life choices, how life affected you, such and such. I don't know. Maybe that sounds bizarre, but yeah, I think we're all the same person, essentially. Everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I think that's why it's so easy to relate to one another. You know, if you're willing,
To relate.
if you're willing to relate, if you're willing to listen, you know, because everybody knows how it feels to, smile or laugh. Just about. Everybody knows how it feels to be unhappy. Just about. I mean, there are exceptions out there, like psychopaths and sociopaths and shit like that.
Sure. Who don't know, who don't feel.
They don't have empathy. And some people are out there who don't. I mean, not like they don't feel pain or something like that. There's that too. There's always an exception to the rule. But yeah, they don't have empathy, you know? Like if they saw like a car burning and there's a kid in the seat and the kid screaming and trying to get out, they wouldn't feel nothing. There's people out there like that. And
They would just
sometimes
be
it's
like,
it's it's crazy, but it's not even their fault. It's
they'd be
just
like,
that's the way they were born.
right.
It's just
So you,
crazy.
so you say you can't fault them for for not feeling.
Yeah, you can't because they were literally born that way. Or something in their childhood happened that caused them to be that way. So it's not a choice. You don't ever choose to. I mean, you can choose to feel that way or be that way, but for many of those people, they just happen to be unlucky.
Yeah, I see that.
Wrong brain chemistry. It's a lot of. That's like almost everything if you think about it.
Wrong brain chemistry.
Yeah.
Suppose, but you know, I think maybe one should talk about it more.
We
In
talk
terms of
about.
like in terms of like I don't know. I feel like I think at some point too, like there's a disconnect between people using medications and just dealing with the problem. Like the person who, if you medicate, like, can you really truly ever learn how to deal with the issue? You know?
For yeah, for my bad, just got a text. But yeah, for certain things or for most things, yeah. Yeah, or at least here in America, cuz dude, I'm like I had a ADD diagnosis and like diagnosis like it's a major disease or some shit. But yeah, I got diagnosed with that or they told me I had that and then they gave me these pills and like those pills made me feel like a fucking zombie, bro. And I'm like, man, there's some kids out there who those their parents think, "Oh man, I got to get you this prescription so you could, so you could be good, so you could feel fine and everything or so you could be successful." And I'm like, man, like that pill made me feel like a zombie. I would never want to I would never want to live my life like that. And I would rather like they're just different types of human beings out there. ADD ain't a damn disease or something like that. It's just a different type of personality, and we function in a world where they require certain types of personalities, and I don't think that means you got to turn people into zombies though.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like certain things, like if you got depression, maybe you just need to have those pills. Cause maybe you don't trying to do it without the pills, maybe it ain't gonna work. You know, cause it's not gonna work for everybody. But
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely get where you're coming from.
I don't know. But also, like, I wonder how much of this is like, how much of this was oh, because I don't think it's generational either. I feel like everybody's felt this way. It's just now we have a way to say, oh, this is how you're supposed to, this is how you're feeling, you know? Maybe.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense for sure. Cause I'm like the internet has given us like a sense of power or an ability to connect that we I don't think I think that we still don't understand yet, and that we haven't, or that many people don't understand the gravity of how much of an advancement this is for the human species.
Have medications?
No, no, I was talking about to have the internet.
Oh, right. Suppose.
I just, I don't know. Just to be able to talk about this shit and say, is this shit some spooky shit? And we all, be able to have a conversation about it
You know what was so
en
spooky?
masse. Huh?
You know what was spooky? That movie we saw.
What was goofy?
It was spooky.
Oh yeah, yeah, Hereditary.
It was a pretty spooky movie.
Yeah, I like it, man. I think that was a damn good movie. I like the way it was like. I guess I like the style of it. Everything about it, man.
It's good. I just I really wanted to see where the connect was, where like you have to see this before you watch the other one,
It's
Midsommar. I just didn't see any connection to it. Like
yeah, me neither. I kind of did a little bit, but it was
in
just
which
like
way?
just in a way that both of the cults like that blue thing that happened. It was like something that had happened in Midsummer with the blue
The what?
that blue pulse.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I believe so. That and just like the spoilers, if you haven't watched it yet, it's minor spoilers. But the well, not actually, it's major spoilers. Major spoilers. The naked people, um, like the naked people in that one, both showing up, and like uh, the what was it? What's the other thing I'm trying to think of? It was something else that made me go, oh yeah, that was in both movies.
What was in both movies was like the unknowing person of like of the grooming of the unknown person. Like they were grooming, like they groomed that boy, that girl to be the queen or whatever for that time, you know. But this was like they did switch it on us though when they did that thing with they're like, hey, we gonna make it to where uh, the girl is the one that we want. Because this whole time, I was thinking, oh, they wanted that guy, but they didn't want the guy. They wanted the girl. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh, I thought I thought it was all about the boy. I thought the girl was just.
Yeah, but like, so it looked like the grandma was feeding, like, you know how she was like, they they were essentially trying to make her into a tomboy because they wanted that guy to come back because that guy is a an apparent like, you know, it's a dude, but they wanted the body of that one girl, the daughter. You know?
I thought they didn't. I thought they only wanted the head of the daughter. That was.
No, no, they wanted that body, the guy's body.
Oh, the guy's body. Yeah,
They wanted the guy's body, but they were through the personality of Charlie.
that's what it was. They were both serving a deity, like some or malevolent spirit. Like it was one. It was just one entity.
Right.
Like it was all in the same universe.
Sure. I just think it's just a
Like the
little
way it
weird.
was directed is awesome, huh?
I just think it was a little weird.
Wait, what was it weird?
No, I just think it was like it was weird, like just the way like they moved it all, they made it all seem like they really switched it up on you, you know?
Yeah,
They were like, this is what it is, and they're like, psych, it isn't what it is. Whatever you thought was wrong.
I like that though. It was nice.
I do too. I like being proven wrong. The level of astuteness that I like to aspire to. But yes, that was cool. I just wish I didn't feel the way I feel. But at least it wasn't like that one movie. That one was pretty hard to watch.
The lighthouse.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, The Lighthouse.
the one where those two guys are just
Well,
jerking
William
off the whole movie, basically.
we're jerking off
That's
the
what
whole
I thought of
movie.
it as, cause like I was like, what is? I don't know. It was apparently some kind of artsy movie, but like I didn't get it.
I don't think there was any like I think they were just like two guys going crazy in a lighthouse because they were by themselves and
Yeah,
and they were vying for the opportunity to be with that mermaid because the mermaid was the only like thing they could touch or whatever. I guess that would make them remember women. Maybe I don't know. It made me think about lighthouses and about how crazy that life would be to be like, yep, I'm a lighthouse guy. That's what I do. Mess around with lighthouses.
Like you're saying the whole conversation just to yourself because you're a lighthouse guy.
Yeah, exactly. uh, was it or as the French would say, le croissant? Don't touch me, for I am poisonous. Or as the French would say, le croissant.
Gosh.
I think that has to be
Oh
like
man.
one of the funniest sequences I ever saw through that show.
Yeah. Yeah. That. Oh man. I don't know. For me, what would have been the most funniest one? Maybe that one where he's like, "All right, it's nailed down, y'all. I'm in Brooklyn." Pow. Oh.
He gets shot.
Yeah, he gets shot.
Yeah, that's pretty funny
Oh
too.
yeah, that shit was funny because it was so unexpected and it happened so abruptly, and it just looked so funny. The effect of it.
All right, y'all, we out here in Brook.
I think he was
Yeah,
like, "I'm out here in BK Brook," and got shot. That was some funny shit. I gotta watch that. I wish we could like. I would
forget it.
love doing the podcast so more. Oh yeah, that too. I wish I could forget it and then watch it again. But I really wish you could like just show this stuff like on YouTube or just play the audio back. I'd be so much more about doing a podcast if I could do that shit. And it would be better for the people who make the it would be better for everybody. Like because you'd be able to show that shit and people would go and go, "Oh man, that clip was funny. Now I want to go watch that show." But
Yeah,
like YouTube won't let you do that. You can't do that on Spotify. I can't like just play somebody's music in the background. I can't play like some Drake music or not that I'd be playing some Drake. Nothing wrong with that,
already said it now.
but
You already said it. Uh-oh, this is sin. Mr.
like
Green got beef. Dr. Green got beef with Drake.
oh man. No, but like, I can't play some actual like uh what would you call that commercial music or commercially popular music or major label music on my shit in the background like what the fuck? Why can't I do that? That's life. That's real life. I can't fucking put real life on the internet. I might get sued or get my shit copyright stricken for that. That's dumb.
Yeah,
It'll be so much more about doing a podcast or like doing anything on the internet with myself or by myself if it weren't for that shit.
sure. Hey,
Cause
question:
like that'd be what I want to talk about. The main shit.
should I upgrade strength to 24? I think I am. Or should I give vigor to 17?
That's a
Strength it is. Yeah. I just want to peace. Be at peace. Man,
would be nice. I'm like, how do you get to that point though?
to be at peace.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Can't tell you that one.
So I'm like, yo, need to figure that shit out, man.
Maybe stop comparing yourself to other people. I don't think you do that, but you know, like
Do I do that? I don't know. I know I gotta do it sometimes.
I know I do. I I I try not to, cause it's just it's not it isn't like it isn't helpful, you know. Doesn't do nothing for you, but make you feel cruddy.
So it don't make you feel worse.
It does. I I'm sad now.
Made myself angry a little bit because I realized I do that. Yeah, because there's definitely some times where I compare myself to others, and I'm like, yo, man, that's some bullshit. Why did I get uh why did my shit go this way and they shit went that way kind of thing. I try not to be like that though, because like you said, it only pissed me off.
Yeah. Ugh. Man. Oh my god.
So what do you do to make yourself not sad?
Me? Um. Well, listen to sermons.
Really?
Yep.
Oh shit,
Listen.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, listen to sermons. I listen to just trying to hear, because sometimes it is not what you want to hear, but it's something you should hear. You know. That's why I was talking about, like, in terms of, like, you get this. I wouldn't say, like you don't get like this necessarily, like this great revelations, but you get like this feeling of, how do I put it? Uh, like it's one of those things where you hear it and then you realize that, um and that's also because, like, where I come from and, like, my past and how I grew up. You're like I'm constantly reminded of all these people who I was like, oh man, yeah, I remember that guy, and or like, you know like parables, or was it parables? Is it the word parables? Parable? Parabolas? No, parabolas is a math term.
Yeah.
Uh, well, just like, stories. And sometimes I think it's funny because I've just been listening. I've been reading into it a lot more. There's some stories about suffering and stuff like that. But like it feels like the writer, like the person who wrote that chapter or that book, intentionally, like, left out information. Like, so this guy named Paul, right? He was one of the apostles. Like, he was inflicted by some kind of something like he had like a some, I wouldn't say disease, but like there was something going on with him, and he never said what it was, right? And I think he never said what it was because he didn't want people to go he wanted people to relate to him without having to be like, "Oh, I don't have," let's just say it was chickenpox. Like, I don't have chickenpox, so I can't relate to this, you know? Or he doesn't have chickenpox, he has something else, you know? So it was left intentionally vague, which I think is kind of cool.
But I'm like, how would they know though? That was like that was such a long time ago that
Well, no, like no one knows. Like no one really knows what he had. And I think that was the purpose of like not knowing what he had, so that you couldn't you couldn't just write it off as something, you know?
you're saying from a religious perspective, like that from a religious teaching perspective, like that
Hmm.
is okay. I thought you were saying like why did the author not include that? And I was like, it was written like 1,000 years ago. They wouldn't know. But I get what you're saying because the author, in a sense, is would essentially be God.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm starting to. I'm not losing patience with this game, but I am definitely.
I was like, what are you playing? I was like, losing patience with this game? I was like, we're doing great right now. I'm playing Insurgency though.
Well, no, it's just like
And then I
I
died like right after I said that.
just
First
get for
death of the
being
game right there. Yeah. That's what I get for being cocky, huh?
prideful.
Hmm.
Wait, what? Being summoned by a gray spirit? Why was I summoned to this world? I don't get it.
Yo, guess who don't have to go to work tomorrow?
You?
Yep.
Why did you get your schedule or something?
No, they just texted us not to come in.
Oh man, I have to. Oh, I have to cancel my flights. Anyways, let's not talk about that. Let's don't want to talk about that. Um, yeah, man. I wonder why.
I love that. I don't know what it is with me and curse words. I love cursing so much. Like my character said, "Come," not my character. This guy who's capturing the points. His character said, "Come get me, motherfuckers," and it just it just sounds so cool, and it's just so pleasing to the ear for some reason. And it's funny. I kind of know why, to some degree at least.
Why?
It's because my mom always cussed as a kid. She she cussed so much, and like my favorite music had cuss words in it. It was forbidden, you know. It was like I like there's a lot of taboo shit I like just because it's taboo or just because it's like it's you're not supposed to do it or it's not allowed. And I think it's stupid that we
You
got
know,
these kind of like rules. It just kind of like on a innately I don't know. I guess I have whatever part of the brain is responsible for being mischievous. That part of the brain is growing for me or is larger than normal. Cause I love that shit so much. Oh shit.
Maybe. I've been on my own. Okay. Since cities cold and empty. I don't know, man. I holding on to what I know, and not feeling sad. But that's why I listen to sermons, because it's what I know, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and like I've given up trying to like not be embarrassed by it, you know, because there's one guy really smart too, or at least he just was full of wisdom, I suppose. He he basically was like, in the end, if we're all wrong, or if this was wrong, you know, like what's wrong with living a morally outstanding life, you know, like, oh, I should have done more bad things to other people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and he's right though, like there's no there's no benefit to being a bad person.
Say that.
I think in the end you end up lonelier than before, you know, because you probably push people out of your way. And I mean, in some aspects, I was doing that already. Like I was like nobody wanted to hang out with me because I was always like angry, you know. Um, and quite frankly, like it's kind of why I'm not doing anything this year. So I was supposed to throw down for my birthday, remember?
Yeah.
But I don't want to. Like I just don't want to be around people, you know. And I know it's gonna sound crazy, but there is one person I want to be around, but I can't be around that person, you know, because life dictates otherwise or whatever. And so, like, because like maybe just not the time, you know. Maybe at some point I will, but there was just so much that was supposed to happen this weekend. I'd just rather not be reminded of it.
At you. Man.
Um. Anyways, so how does it feel to be a new father?
I was like, who's the third person on the podcast?
It was you, sir.
Like, yo, wait a sec. Did that? Nah, I'm not gonna say that. No, it's just a joke. It's obviously a fucking joke. I was gonna say, oh, so that sock I came in grew up.
Nasty ass.
Oh man, hey, I always got a dirty joke, man. Somebody gotta have them.
Can't. It don't always have to be you, dog.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a goddamn corner.
Do, 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 do. I've been on my own, baby. Mhm. Man, oh, I just reminded myself. Somebody owes me a steak dinner.
Just steak dinner.
Uh, Chef Tactical.
Really now.
Can't bet. You can't. You can't bet. It's not wise to bet against Brady. All right. Well, you're stuck in a world of VR.
Uh, the world of VR.
Yeah.
You said stuck in it. What you mean?
Like I can already see you experiencing the rare that Ready Player One um side effects. We were all
I
hanging
don't know
out,
what
and then
that
we were all hanging out, and you were the only one just like in a different world.
Oh yeah, y'all doing boring shit. Y'all watching that boring ass show. I was like, fuck that. I'm playing a game.
Oh, oh, sorry.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, um, just ran into my first mimic.
Oh,
Boy, that was scary. How come nobody warns you about that one, huh?
that is funny.
I'm gonna go reclaim my souls. Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool. Um, so I think this came to a natural end here.
But yeah, I forgot. It sure was recording. Yeah, bro.
Podcast ended. Crackbot, go away. Looking. Um.
Adios, Craig Bot. Get out of here. Scat. Get out of here.